guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Have I got a big video for you? This is probably be a lengthy video because I'm going to do 2 get ready with me's. That's because we're testing out a new foundation, a new concealer, and a new setting powder, all from the Sephora collection. I also have some other favorite goodies sprinkled in, but I have some new brushes from Refer. I also have 2 new eyeshadow palettes. One of them is from Morphe. The other one is a palette that I've had, oh gosh, over a month ago. It came in when I was on vacation, so I wasn't able to film with it, but I've used it a couple times off camera. This is the Bella Beauty Bar Unoriginal Nudes palette. So I will be creating 2 different looks in today's video. I just have quite a few things that I hauled from Sephora and Ulta, and I'm just ready to share them with you. A couple other things that I want to share that I won't necessarily be using or getting to in today's video is this brand. Is it Gissu or Gisa, or I am not sure how to pronounce it, but this is a second purchase from this brand, and this is a hair fragrance spray, and this one is the honey scented version. I also got the coordinating shampoo and conditioner, which I guess I can give you guys an update. I'm probably going to be washing my hair, if not tonight, then tomorrow. I have the latest fragrance body mist from Sol de Janeiro, Sundays in Rio. Has a little bit of spice to it, but I love it, and I love the packaging on it as well. 2 new brands to my stash, including that Giso brand, but this is Maine, and this is also like a fragrance for your hair. It could also be for your body, but what I'm really interested in trying out is this right here, and this is their Cotton Candy Dry Texturizer spray. So maybe on days when my hair needs to get washed, I can do a little dry shampoo, then that little dry texture mist in there, and hopefully get some good results. I need to share with you guys, and if you watch me on Instagram, then you already know, but Milani sent me a beautiful PR package, and I'm looking around to see if I put it here. Let me go grab it because I just have to show this to you before we begin. Okay, so here is the PR package that Milani sent to me. It's in the shape of a house. How cute is that? And so when we open it up right here at the top, we're getting some limited edition shades of their lip oil. One of them is pumpkin spice. So if you're getting into that fall season, these are things you might want to check out. I believe they're already in stores where Milani is sold. I typically buy Milani at the drugstore. Right here, though, are a bunch of plumping lip liners, and these are new, and I'm going to try and wear one of them for you guys today. Next up, we have brow mousse. You guys know I'm a little short in the brow department, but look at all those shades that they have. I will definitely try and work one in today's video. And then the bottom drawer, which kind of gets stuck on me a little bit, we have their Max, what is it? Their Max Balm Shell. It's a lip gloss, and the newest shades to this are Luminoso and Sparkling Pink. So really cool, but wait, we're not done yet. They jammed everything into this cute little PR box, and then when we open the door right here, we're getting 2 of their what is it, the highly rated mascara. So the original shade is black, which is this one right here, and they're adding a brown shade. At first, I wasn't really overly excited about this tubing mascara. I kind of felt like maybe, set that down, kind of felt like maybe it didn't do much for me, but over the last few months that I've had it, I have really been enjoying it. So we have a lot to get into. I apologize for the long intro, but there's just a lot to cover. I would grab a snack, grab some popcorn, whatever it is you want to munch on. These days, I'm eating rice cakes with almond butter, trying to clean up my diet. But yeah, sit back, relax, and let's get ready for the next 2 days together. So I'm kind of torn which palette I should go for first. I think I'm going to go with the Bella Beauty Bar Unoriginal Nudes palette first, and we'll save the Morphe one for day 2. Oh, another thing. I picked up 2 shades of these new Ilia blurring blushes. I got some kind of more muted shades. Look at this one. This shade is called Flutter. I think it's going to go, both shades that I got are going to go so well with everything that we're going to be trying out today. For primer, I'm going to use one of the latest ones in my stash. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I did have a laser peel done last week. As of maybe a day or 2 from now, I will be able to use my normal skincare routine, but the last week it's only been basic moisturizer and sunscreen. So I'm going to go in with this for my sunscreen today because the moisturizer I used did not have sunscreen. The one thing I want to tell you guys about this new one from ABH, I feel like it does cause excess oiliness. So those of you with full-on oily skin, I would be wary of this one. And I don't know, if you don't mind having to touch up throughout the day, which I don't mind touching up, then this could be for you. It feels so super soft and it feels so hydrating on the complexion. But I do notice with this one, my nose in particular gets extra shiny. Now, don't mind me over here. I bought my limited edition Whataburger 75th anniversary cup, but no Whataburger inside. It is a protein shake inside. So don't mind me when I need to take a sip of it. That is my breakfast on the go today. So this is what I'm talking about for Sephora collection. This is their new Best Skin Ever. This is a, what does it say? A 16-hour wear foundation, which is great. Sometimes I have those kind of long days, but for me, I'm always looking for a foundation that can get me at least a good 10 hours. I am 43 years old with normal to oily skin, FYI. The shade I got in this one is 10N, which is a fair light neutral shade. So let's give this a good shake. I did get the corresponding concealer and I did get the pink setting powder. They had 3 different shades in the setting powder. Don't ask me the prices. Everything was super affordable. I think everything was under $30. And that's pretty decent for the Sephora collection. That's about 2.5 pumps right there. And I think that is going to be a pretty decent shade match. I'm going to get my BK Beauty A101 foundation brush, and we are going to start pressing this in to the complexion. Some of the shades online, they felt like they leaned a bit yellow. And so there was a point where I was considering a pink undertone just because I felt like I matched up better with the model. But for me, I always like to go more for a neutral undertone. If they have a peach undertone, I have been known to pick up a peach undertone foundation. But with this one, if they have neutral, I tend to go more for neutral. I feel like those work out pretty well for me. And we'll see. Sometimes with these Sephora collection foundations and products, they can be hit or miss for me. I do feel at times they are a bit better quality than what you get at Ulta, but I still like quite a few things from the Ulta Beauty collection. Well, right off the bat, I'm seeing some pretty nice coverage. I have very little left on the back of my hand. Now, this is supposed to be a long-wearing, hydrating concealer. It does contain hyaluronic acid, and it's supposed to provide a medium natural finish, and I think that is exactly what I'm seeing from it. Keep in mind, I do have little dry patches throughout my face, especially right here down my chin because of that laser that I had done. But I can already see the full results from that laser, and I think it looks pretty good. And it is something that they recommend that you can do. If you're able to do it twice a year. And it just kind of resurfaces the skin, takes off, you know, those first couple layers of dead skin cells, and it helps with the improvement of dark spots and fine lines and all that good stuff, and just to bring out your natural glowy self. Okay, I think that went on so super smoothly. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Best Skin Ever concealer. This one is in the shade 7N. And this is also going to be a medium concealer that is also going to be hydrating. And I'm just going to leave the concealer there to my under eye area. I know a lot of you get upset because I bring the concealer down to my cheeks, but guys, that's just how I do my makeup because I have old acne scars and minor discoloration. I'm going to go in with my Sigma F27 brush and take it from there. Now tomorrow, which would be day 2, I am going to be testing this out with a different concealer on one eye, as well as doing a different setting powder on both under eye areas, just so that we can really test the concealer, see what it's made of. Because like I said, sometimes these Sephora collection products can be hit or miss for me. I do love their past concealer, their concealer they had before this one. I thought it was pretty good. But some of their foundations just have not, they've not missed, or they have missed the mark for me. And I think that looks pretty flawless. What are you guys thinking? Love it. Okay, so now that we have a good base going on, I'm going to go in with the new Blur It setting powder from the Sephora collection. They have 3 different shades: pink, peach, and banana. And this is the one that was recommended for my skin tone. So let's open it up. Love that they include the little powder puff. Wish more brands would do that. The little triangular powder puff, because it definitely comes in handy, and you have the netting there as well. That way it stays nice and neat. So I'm picking some up on the sponge. What I'm going to do next is kind of just buff it into the skin, press under my eye area, just make sure I don't have any creasing or anything, and then I'm just going to start tapping. That looks pretty good. Ooh, I am very impressed so far with these Sephora products. Perfect. Love them. Now I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my T-zone. You know what I forgot to do? I usually do my setting spray before I do my powder products, but oh well. And I don't have a new setting spray to try out for you guys. So for blush, again, I have 2 different Ilia blushes, and the shade we're going to go into is Flutter. That looks so pretty. But before I do that, we need to bronze the skin. And which bronzer? I have the House Labs bronzer right here ready to go. I have the light version. This is such a beautiful bronzer, nice and smooth, easy to blend out, easy to work with. This one, and I think the ABH, and of course my Ride or Die Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. These are up there on my list of favorite bronzers. And NYX. I think NYX makes some pretty good bronzers. That whole buttermelt line that they came out with, absolute perfection. There we go. I'm loving it, and I think now we are ready for those Ilia blushes. Okay, here we go. These don't seem like they're going to be super pigmented right off the bat, but that shade is really pretty. It's a very nice neutral shade, nice peachy shade as well. Something that's just going to go with just about anything. I like this. I like this. Even though I'm not leaving the house today, it is Sunday morning when I'm filming this video. I still want to have a nice full face of makeup, you know? Just want to try things out. I have time to play, sit down and film. And yeah, I am loving the way this turns out. This is just a soft wash of color, which, you know me. I love a bolder, brighter blush, but this is getting the job done, and sometimes something a little more simple is definitely a little bit better and more elegant. Now, I don't have a new highlighter, so I'm going to go in with this one from NYX. It's their Buttermelt highlighter, and this was in the shade Butter Than Gold. Okay, guys, so I think complexion is done. Let me give myself a spritz with the latest setting spray from Fenty. This is You Mist Makeup Extending Spray. I love this mister. It is such a fine mist. I'm going to go off camera to take care of the brows. I'm going to attempt to use the brow mousse, but I mean, you can see I have fairly sparse brows, and I don't know that it's a product that I'll be able to reach for on the daily basis, but nevertheless, I'm going to give it a chance. And when I come back, I'm so excited because I finally get to use this on camera. Bella Beauty Bar, an original nudes palette. I'll see you guys in a few seconds. Okay, so now that the brows are on, I went ahead and I did use that mousse, and it was nice, but again, I think it's meant for somebody with a fuller brow. I already primed my eyelids with the new Morphe eyeshadow primer, and here we go with what was it called? Unoriginal nudes packaging. That's what it says on here. So there's a lot we can do with it. I think I'm going to start with this light pink shade up here, and I'm going to put that in the transition area, and then we will work from there. This one is called Unoriginal Nude 7. I do have a couple new eye brushes, a couple from Refer and one from Morphe. So I think I'm going to use the Morphe one right now. This is the M332 brush. And here we go, pigment right away. Wow. Let me know if you guys were able to pick up this palette. I feel like it might still be in stock. And if it is, I do have an affiliate code with Bella Beauty Bar, and it is Steff10, I believe. And that will save you 10% off of your order. And I'm so sorry it's taken me so long to film with this, but it's just when I came back from vacation, there was one thing after the other. And right now, from now until December, it is just such a busy time for me. I have a couple trips planned that I am going on. So there's just, in addition with everything's going on at work, I just have a lot of things going on in my personal life. So it's hard to balance, guys, and I apologize. I know I used to upload every single day, but now it seems like I'm only uploading once or twice a week. And you know what? For me, that's okay. For me, it has to be okay, even though I hate it, but I want to upload more. But this is all I'm physically able to manage at this time. I don't have an editor. I don't have anybody helping me with lighting, with anything like that. Everything is just, it's just me and what I'm able to do. And majority of the time, I'm only able to film in the morning. So Weekends are spent cleaning, weekends are spent working on home projects, and also some work because I did work yesterday for a few hours. And yeah, so it's all good, you know, it's all good. Everything, there's a lot of exciting things happening at my job right now, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. All right, I think that looks like a very pretty shade of pink. Loving that. Let's see, where are we going to move to? There's a little bit of kick up in the pan, but where are we going to move to next? I think I will, you know what, I'm going to go with the gray down here because I love the combination of pink and gray together. This one is called an Original Nude 11. And I'm taking this on this teeny tiny Rephr 13 mini brush. This is a great brush for doing detailed work such as this, where you don't want a deeper shadow to get away from you. You want to keep it kind of in a precise location. This is definitely a brush you need to have in your stash. And some of the brushes that Rephr recently sent me were synthetic brushes. So if you don't like natural brushes, Rephr has you covered. Unfortunately, I don't think that Rephr is having another sale for the remainder of the year. I think their summer sale was it. But there might be some items still floating around on their website. So definitely take advantage. You guys see me use Rephr brushes all the time. Now for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one is called An Original 6. I'm using a What's Up Beauty R107 to apply. Notice I'm only taking that about halfway. Now for a shimmer, I'm eyeing this beautiful pink here, and I think that's the one I want to go in with. It's this is Token Shimmer 2. So let's try that one. I'm going to pick it up with my finger. I'm just going to start placing it right there on the lid. I think that looks so pretty. Just got minimal fallout, but I think I can flick that away. Now I'm just going to use a brush to kind of just define that crease area. And I just picked up the pink and the gray together just to kind of mesh that. Okay, so I think that's looking really good. I feel like we're done with the eyeshadow. I really like it. I'm gonna go off camera to take care of the finishing touches. I'm gonna use the one I have open from Milani, the tubing mascara. But then I have two of these lippies. These are both from Makeup Revolution. It's like a ink stain. So I want us to apply that together. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so here is the completed eye look with Unoriginal Nudes from Bella Beauty Bar. I did apply the mascara tubing, or the tubing mascara from Milani, LA Girl black eyeliner for the top lash line, and for the lower waterline I went in with this purple, I mean not purple, but a brown gel liner from the brand Appeal. I think I got this in one of my past boxes. So these are the two lippies that I have that are new to my stash, and I think I'm going to go with this one. This one is the Lip Shift Ink Peel Off Lip Liner. I've never tried one before. This is in the shade Rose Naked. So it says step 1, apply liner. Step 2, peel and reveal. But it doesn't say for how long I need to leave it on for. I know I see these all over Instagram. There's a very popular brand over on Amazon. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if... I don't know how this is going to work. And these are both from Makeup Revolution. So here it is. Let me give it a good shake. And let's see what happens. Okay, it's super dark. It almost feels like I want to draw in Like, and I guess you could, right? It doesn't just need to be an outline. Oh, well, I'm gonna fill in. I'm gonna fill in. Mm. Yeah, it looks really weird. Okay, I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes and then I'll come back and we'll peel it off together. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. It feels super dry. So how do you start? How do you peel? How do you peel this off? Okay, wait. Or do you just wipe it off? Because I don't feel like there's anything to peel. Oh, like that. Okay. Okay, yeah. There it goes. Little by little, I'm probably gonna speed up all of this footage. You know what? This is just taking way too long. What if I just got a makeup white? Is that gonna take off like the color altogether? I don't know if these are for me. And I feel like I've tried a lip stain for you guys, a peel off lip stain, and it didn't really work. But yeah, this is where we're at. I don't know. I just don't think this is for me. I'm gonna go in with this Clarins lip oil on top. Probably a little way too pink for what I was after, but then again, I thought that the lip stain would be on underneath. This one doesn't have a shade. It says a whole bunch of numbers, so I don't even know what to tell you about this one other than blot. I think that looks better. Don't know that I would have necessarily chosen this to go with the eye look, but I think it gets the job done. I'm not going to be going anywhere, you know, I'm just going to be doing chores around the house. So this is the full face of makeup. I'm going to be wearing this for at least 8 or 10 hours today. And I'll give you guys a midday check-in. We'll see how it does. And at the end of the day, I will wrap up day one wear testing mainly the concealer, the powder, the foundation, and the Ilia blushes because I got 2 different shades. And then tomorrow I'm probably not going to film the whole get ready with me, but I will film the eye look because I am going to be using a different palette. So far so good. Fingers crossed that this gets me through a full day's wear. I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, so here we are at the 5-hour check-in, and this whole face of makeup is looking pretty darn good. I mean, wow, everything looks pretty flawless. I like everything. The blush, the lip stain is still on. I did have lunch a while ago. The eyeshadow palette is beautiful. I just think everything looks good. The concealer with the powder, the foundation. Oh my goodness. I'm having a really good makeup day. Too bad it's Sunday and I don't have any plans, but this is looking just absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to wear it to work so I can get a full workday's wear out of it, but so far so good with this one. Hey guys, so here we are at the 9-hour mark, and I think that this looks fabulous. The concealer with the powder under the eye area, all of the foundation, all of the 3 Sephora collection products just did a phenomenal job today. I'm loving the Bella Beauté Bar Unoriginal Nudes palette. I think if you're looking to pick up a new neutral palette, this might be the one for you because they have a fantastic formula. I don't know about the lip stain. Like, it's all gone. There's nothing there, but maybe I didn't apply it correctly. I'm going to try the next shade tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. I do like the Ilia blush. It is a very soft blush, but it's still there. I'm going to wear the pinker shade tomorrow. I already owned the 2 Bean mascara from Milani I think it does a good job. The brow mousse, I like the way my brows look, so I think the brows look pretty good. And I think if you have a fuller brow, then you'd probably appreciate that product more. But I just feel like I had a really good makeup day. Everything feels so comfortable. I love the coverage, even though both the concealer and the foundation are a medium coverage. I still love the way everything came out. I'm going to be trying the foundation with a different setting powder and a different primer and also different setting spray. I'm going to be using the concealer on one eye with a different powder, and I'm going to be doing a different concealer on the other eye with the same setting powder, the one from Sephora collection, just so I can kind of try these products out for you guys and see how they're going to work with other products. But I would say this was a very successful day one, so stay tuned. Hey guys, so here we are on day 2, still trying out these new Sephora collection products. All I've put on my face is the Milani primer, Conceal and Perfect, and the foundation, and that's it. So now is going to be kind of like a little tricky part. I'm going to go in with a new concealer under one eye, so that will be the left eye. And that looks like it should be enough. And I'm going to blend that out with my Rare Beauty brush. And I'm going to be using a different setting powder on top of this eye, so that way we can try it and see, because I have to tell you, I really loved the way my makeup looked yesterday. I thought it looked really nice. My face looked really smooth. So we want to keep that upward trajectory, right? We want to keep looking better and better. And if it was the makeup, sign me up for all of it. Okay, so I think that does a great job of concealing. Just remember, they are both natural finish medium coverage products. Now for the right eye, I'm going to go in with the IT Cosmetics Do It All concealer. This one has a doe foot that I don't really like. You just twist it at the bottom, and then something's gonna come out. There we go, which is, yeah, definitely more than I need. That there. I'm gonna use this brush over here from, is this my, yes, my A506 from BK Beauty. You can definitely feel that this one is way thicker than the Sephora collection. I do have a full review over this concealer in case you want to check it out. Well, you do see I'm kind of bringing it down a little bit just because I picked up so much. So much came out when I twisted it. I'm just kind of doing that a little bit. Okay, but both right now I think look very smooth, very pretty. Okay, now I am going to go in with the Sephora collection powder, and on this eye, the right eye that has the IT Cosmetics concealer, that's what we're going to do here right this second. Get my powder puff going. I really love that they included the powder puff. That is so cute. Pat anything out, which I don't think there are any creases since we just applied this. Now I'm going to set the under eye area. I definitely think this has been the year of the colored setting powders, lavender, pink especially, and peach. And I think out of all of them, pink has been my favorite, followed by peach. Next, for the left eye, I'm going to go in with my Hello Kitty, which is the Wet n Wild pink setting powder. They do sell it without the Hello Kitty packaging. This is a really, really nice powder. And I'm going to use this Wet n Wild powder to go ahead and set the rest of the face. And I think everything is looking great. What do you guys think? I'm going to go in with a setting spray right now. And then we're going to start creating the eye look. I won't do blush bronzer on camera since I did that already. But this is the setting spray we're going to use. Since we use an It Cosmetics concealer, I thought let's just use their setting spray. Your Skin But Better setting spray. So not always the best mister on this one. Just kind of fan myself. While this dries down, I'm going to get myself ready because then we're going to start creating an eye look together. All right, now that the brows are on, I did already add my Morphe eyeshadow base, and we're going to be using this Morphe eyeshadow palette. So this one is called Python Code. This is how pretty it looks. I love the new packaging of Morphe. Really, really nice. Not too sure exactly what I am wearing today. I might be wearing a blue dress. I might be wearing a maroon dress, but I feel like anything will work. I think these are very cohesive colors. I guess I'll start up here with this lighter shade and then move down here. These seem to be the only two matte shades. So these are the shades that I'll be using in today's look. I'm kind of leaning actually towards packing this one all over the lid and then throwing that in the crease. So let's see what that does. And I'm using a BK206 to apply this shadow. Like I said, just gonna throw it up here on the lid and then start blending it ever so slightly into the crease, but I will get a smaller brush to do that work. This is just to smack it on there. I'm picking up that same brown shade, but on a much smaller brush. This is the Refer 13, and this is what I'm going to use to help me define the look. Keeping it right there on the brow bone, just slightly above it, but I don't want it to get all the way up to my eyebrow. Just kind of round it out a little bit, bring it outwards a little bit. Kind of see where I'm going with that, right? All right, so now I'm going to get my glitter primer from Gourmand Girls. Super inexpensive, only costs 10 bucks. I'm going to put that all over the eyelids. Gosh, I need a swirl in here. See what that looks like. I think I'm going to do this shade though. I think this will perform better, and maybe those other shades are more topper shades. I'm only doing it on the inner half, and then I'm going to take the goldish shade, bronzy shade, and do it on the other half of the eye. I'm going to place that right out here. Just going to add a little bit more of the blue back. It's always kind of like a back and forth when you're working with two different shadows. Let me get some of that fall out. Okay, now let's look at something for the lower lash line. You know, those shades that looked, bless you, sister, those shades that looked like this, I'm just going to swirl. I think I'm going to spray the brush as well. And I'm going to see what happens. These might just be better off as topper shades. Yeah. Not my favorite, but we're going with it because I already committed to the right eye. Now I gotta commit to the left eye. Now I'm gonna try the shade right above it, this gold shade. And I'm not gonna spray, I'm just gonna apply. Okay, I mean, I think that looks really cool. I think we have a really, really nice blend. I'm just gonna go over the brown. Make sure that everything is seen and it's in place. And then I'm going to pop off camera to take care of the finishing touches. And I will be right back to show you this completed look number 2 on this day 2 wear test. Okay, so this is what the lip liner looks like peeled off. This is already the second shade. This is the nude shade. I don't know. I don't know. these aren't for me. You know what is for me? I'm gonna grab this plumping gloss from Milani. It's Keep It Full Max Bombshell, and this is in the shade Luminoso. And let's just apply that over. It feels good and it smells good, but look, see right here, you can kind of see the pieces that didn't quite come off, and I do not like that. So I'm sure after I eat my protein bar this morning, it'll be gone. I'll be taking this with me, and I'll be taking one of the latest lip liners from Milani with me as well. But this is the look. I love it. I added the brown tubing mascara from Milani to the eyes. I used an e.l.f. teal eyeliner for the lower lash line and my LA Girl black eyeliner for the top lash line. And this is the completed look. I am very, very happy with it. But I will be back at the end of the day and we will wrap up this 2-day get ready with me wear test video. I feel like we tried a lot of amazing things, a lot of amazing products. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so here is the 10-hour mark of me wear testing, 2 days, 10 hours, these new Sephora collection products. Guys, I love these Sephora collection products. I think that both under eyes did well. One has the concealer with a different powder. The other has the same concealer, but with a different powder, vice versa. You know what I mean, right? The foundation looks beautiful. I did not do any touch-ups throughout the day. This is what the foundation looks like on my 43-year-old normal to oily skin. I think the Morphe palette held up pretty well. I really like the way this eye look turned out. I think the new Ilia blushes are great, but I would definitely, to me, it's the powder concealer foundation combo that's the real standout winner for me out of all of this 2 days worth of makeup. I think they're definitely worth trying, and I think if you have even dry skin, like normal to dry skin, I think this would work for you. I think if you have full-on oily skin, you'll want to go in with a mattifying primer and of course do your touch-ups throughout the day. But I loved everything. My Milani products, so many new Milani products. I'm so excited. Just everything. I felt like I've had a last couple good days of makeup, and I am excited to keep wearing these products going forward. Even more excited, they are fairly reasonable as in price. They're affordable at Sephora. Let me know if you're going to be trying any of these new makeup products out. Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night wherever it is y'all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.